100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket.
Well, Coach, we've had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not.
Well, Coach, we've had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this afternoon at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Oakland Raiders. Two teams here playing for pride as the final week of the NFL season is underway.
Come on now, let's go!
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
All day, baby, let's go! Let's go!
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Raiders.
look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie and it stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? Well, if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, you might be a little jumpy as well. Might throw off his timing.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but, sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Wait, that wide, 80! Give me that ball, defense! Give me that ball! Give me that ball, defense! Shoot! Check 4! Check. Lucky! Motion! Alert!
Here's the second-year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Check Mike 33. All day, every day. Let's go on. No, 66. 72.
Now Brady. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there? Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Sugar!
On first and 10, here's Brady. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
First down and goal to go.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Stepping, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Jeff Driscoll, his first touchdown on the year. as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
They'll set up a throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Will be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from up in Seattle. And early on, the driver's seat belongs to the Seahawks. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Brady now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Hey, Haywood! Check Mike 33, check Mike 33.
Crunch time, defense. Mike check 33, 33. Danny.
Check it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady, he's going to air one out. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. They find some open field here. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Whip. Watch the whip. Shit. Watch the shit.
Here's Hines. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. On 3rd down, Hines. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Switch. Alert! Go!
On 1st down, Brady. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43.
Hey, Alpha.
Check right 33. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong foot. Regular.
Shotgun now for Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, baby.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That one goes for 30 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run with Hines. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Greystone travel.
On 3rd down, Hines. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Let's go.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Raiders 21, Broncos 10.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now, Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Mike, check 33. 33.
Goal 50. Easy.
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Hey, goal 66.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Bravo.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I'm coming. Mike, check 33. 33. I'm coming up to you. I'm coming up.
72.
From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Check 6 guys. Slant.
53 Linda.
SOS.
Now Brady. He'll find Royce Freeman, the running back. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. To throw is Brady. And the Raiders have got him. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Check Mike 33. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Sugar.
Check 33. 33.
Hey, second.
Throwing on second and long. Brady, he's going to air one, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic. Tighten up, tighten up.
Ball 50.
The final shot before half for Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off down at the 2. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Check Mike 33. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Hey, 66.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Throwing again. Brady. This is the tight end, Fant. Fant, the first-round pick out of Iowa, taken 20th overall. Second tight end taken in the draft. Amazingly, the second Iowa tight end taken in the draft is teammate T.J. Hawkinson. 8th overall, he was selected by the Lions. But Noah Fant really wowed everyone in Indianapolis at the Combine and now trying to parlay that into an impressive NFL career. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Stay with your man. Mike, check 33. 33. Check Mike. Check Mike. Hey, check Mike 33. Wait for the end.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's got his tight end, Fant. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
Check Mike 33. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike, check 33.
Check it.
It's our time.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? No. Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Slam. Check 9. Alert 3. Alert 3. Check 31. Check 31.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. In for the score. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, check line 33. Check line 33.
Brady now on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Check line 33. Check line 33. We own them.
Mike, check 33. 33.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Brady now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Hey, check line 33. Check line alert.
Now Brady again. Gets it off to Freeman. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver 1st down. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Man, I got you. Mike, check 33.
Brady to throw again. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 9 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. Again, it's Brady. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down.
1st down and goal to go.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bravo.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I got one. 58, alert. 58 to Mike. I'm here all day. Buzz. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Check. Go Bandit.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Go Bandit.
58, boys, 58.
Hey, seam six.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, one second.
To throw again, Brady. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
Watch the screen.
Alpha. Hey, Foxtrot.
58 to Mike. Pick it up, guys.
Brady now on third and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
58, boys, 58 to Mike. Here we go. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Let's go, D. Let's go.
They'll go for it. It's Brady.
Got you, boy.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Deshaun Hamilton, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side.
Let's get it. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. All right, here we go. Let's go, D, let's go.
Second and nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Raiders on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Broncos 17. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no return on this one as the fair catch.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
From the gun, Brady. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. 23 yards on the play. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
High 7.
33.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Rip. Come on, D. Mike, check 33. 33.
Brady will try again on second down. Over the middle, complete. It's Freeman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line.
No, 66. Hey, Will.
33. Silver.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass.
On first and 10, here's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Tom Brady, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos get a bit closer. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
Check 24. Check 24.
Second and 5. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Out of the gun now on third down. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. First down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Hey.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's see it. Safe. Deuce. Check the backer.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught at the 25.
Come on, fellas.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Go.
Fight check 33. 33.
What's the ball? Check like 33. Check like 33. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Alert!
On first down, Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jonathan Abram, the rookie from Mississippi State. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's intercepted. It's Darius Leonard, the 2018 Defensive Rookie of the Year. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
I got him.
Hey, 58 is a mic. Go 58 is the
Hey, go 66.
Second down and goal. Brady flushed out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but now it's 3rd and goal.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the pass. Here we go.
72.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jonathan Abram, the rookie from Mississippi State. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here we go. Double tight, guys. Double tight. 3 down. Hey, check. 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll wind up losing.